Where were we? Right, ninjas, Nightblade. Let's do... Right, we've got a bit of time now, we've got some money coming in. We're going to get these research out of the way. New research marketing. I'm going to try and research everything I can afford. So when you're making games, when you're doing game reviews, you get the research points up here. And those are what you use to pay for your future research. And generally for most of the game, it's quite hard to have enough research points to stay kind of on top of everything. And then kind of at end game, you get so much research, you don't even know what to do with it. Nightblade generated 500,000. Pretty good for one man in his basement. Research casual games. Research marketing. Right, so I can't afford marketing kits. 40 research points and 50,000 credits, but for now we'll just run with that. So we can do game dev. If you have more than 1 million cash, you'll be able to advance to the next level. Generally speaking, you'll be playing this and making a few 100,000, if that, each time. And then all of a sudden, what does this button do? Oh, it's menu. You'll get one game, you'll score tens, and you'll just go millions. And that's how you kind of progress. It's generally what I found. I made a game, I think it was a racing game or a superhero game, and it just went totally viral. Just did so much for me. Oh, so I can do casual without doing a new engine. It's really handy. So we're going to do game dev, genre casual? No. Oh, is that a simulation or an RPG? It's good for simulation. So, oh, it has no mature for the TES. Makes sense. Well, kind of. Surely only an adult could actually afford the TES back then. Consoles back then were so much more than they are now. I know you feel like your Xbox One was so much money, but trust me, if you go back and look at how much money these consoles were and like the equivalent exchange rate to the old money, it was shocking how expensive these consoles were. Like thousands, some of them. Especially some of these unusual ones like the Master V, which I didn't even know was real, but there were some like it that were, you know, £400 or £500 back then, which is equivalent to over £1,000 now. Oh, what do I want? What do I want? What am I even doing? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Game dev sim. Oh, it's going to be PC, obviously. Orb engine, and we're going to call this Indie Builder. That's awful. That is a terrible name. That's awful too, but oh well. We'll run with it, who cares? This could probably go for text-based. I'll probably get away with it. No, we'll go for 2D graphics. If you actually get an achievement for doing this, a Steam achievement, because what you've done is you've made this game in this game. It's called like Gameception or something. Three, two, one. And so there are a few, like, you find a few topics that are just pure gold, and you can really abuse them whenever you need some serious money. So like I found sort of like racing action for everyone audience on consoles, not PC, and using the right settings from doing a couple, you know, once you learn what the right settings are, you can just make so much money in one go, more money than most of your games will make put together. So I'll finish that one. You just need that like 1 or 2 gold ones. Let's say superhero was the other one I found. You do like young superhero, RPG or action, both really work. And then with the right settings, you can just score so much money. Right, did I get the reviews? No, not yet. Ooh, I saw some 10s flash up. The best time to make a new engine is when you see that you can do a new game engine type. So if, like 2D Graphics Mark II, if you unlock 2D Graphics Mark III, that's a really great time to do a new engine, because it's a massive like jump up, I think. I don't know for certain, but I believe that's how it kind of works. Is the newer engines will naturally make you more money because you'll score higher, because it's kind of groundbreaking. Cool. A bit more information. Everyone game dev is great, so that was something I didn't know. Any... No, I don't want game history. I want research, and I want better UI, marketing. Marketing is really... It's meant to be useful. It's hard to tell how much it actually helps, but basically you can pay to market your games, and that'll increase their sales. And ideally your marketing will make you more money than it costs you. It's impossible to actually say, but should do. So let's go for another hospital sim. Hospital sim, platforms. Sim is always going to be PC. Just always is. We did ER, so in England we have A&E instead of ER, accident and emergency. So we could go for A and OW 1. Why not? It's silly, and that's exactly how I like it. 2D graphics V2. I think I know a bit about Hospital Sims, so I should be able to make quite a good game. So gameplay Mark 3, engine down a bit, story's lower. But I could spend out on a linear story just to get those extra, maybe an extra better review. Yes, okay. Should be game. Okay, because I can market this one as well. So let's market mags, magazines and demos, small campaign, large campaigns. Do you remember demos when they actually used to come out? You used to get a magazine, it had a demo in it. That was so cool back on like the Xbox. It's probably the PlayStation 1 as well. They used to come with the disc CDs with them. You don't get that anymore. You very rarely get any demos from games. Just get a beta invite instead. Right, let's just go for an advert in magazines because I can't afford that much. So this game is making me remiss. So that's when you unlock hype now. So this is the excitement for your game. High hype will mean you get higher initial sales. And I think like if the hype is good and then the reviews are good, you'll get a much better sales. The two have to kind of work hand in hand, I think, to get really good. Decrypt message is very special. Borrow some research. Chance at 8k. Yeah, why not? These are not like, they're not dodgy. They do in some way help you in one way or another. Brilliant. So that's 22-22. That's the highest I've ever done, I think. Records. Brilliant. Yeah, 2D graphics V2. When this hits the top, I'll be able to do V3. There it is. Though I should be able to do 3D graphics before then. Come on. This is my big one. Yes, 10. Truly great. Are we going to get 10s across the board? This could be my $1 million game. 10. Oh yes, and I hyped it a bit. This is the game that's going to make me cash. Just watch the money come in now. The difference you make for an all 10 game is ridiculous. I just sold 90,000 units and made 700k in a week. Just off $1 million in one week. Just launch week. Yeah, no one cares about that. Right. Do you want to pay to move up in the world? I do, but hopefully it doesn't break my sales. I really want my sales to keep coming in. Oh,